Hi, friends. Welcome into Siren Records Monterey. Good morning to you. It's Friday morning. Friday is, of course, new release day, where we're going to talk about some of the new releases, represses, and what's the other thing? I can't remember the words. Reissues, sorry, that have come out this week. And there'll be a list posted down below with the prices and extra things that we're not going to talk about this morning, but you can still get a look at some of the nicer things, choice things that came in today. Thanks to all of you who've been continuing to watch these sporadic episodes, I guess you could say. You guys have had really nice, kind comments. I appreciate you so much. And fingers crossed, everybody. I have a new person starting on Sunday, October 1st. So let's hope October is going to be magic, and we can keep the wheels on this thing. Okay. So I always start out, if you're new to the channel, this is like, we're just going through this like rough, bumpy patch, and I've been complaining to everyone. But we normally talk about, like I said, reissues, represses, and new stuff that came out today on new release day. And we start out with picks of the week, and I've got some great ones for you this week. First of all, this is Dope Lemon, and this is called Kimosabi. This one is on BMG Rights Australia. This is the fourth studio album from Dope Lemon. Kimosabi is just this divine, open-armed, open-ended universe, and it's the first Dope Lemon album that reveals the face of Angus Stone. Now, if you're not familiar with Dope Lemon, Angus Stone used to record with his sister, Angus and Julia Stone. You might remember some of their stuff. It was great. Dope Lemon, every album has just been consistently really cool. I really, really like them. Him, I guess we're saying him. And anyway, this is the he's on the album's cover this time because this record is everything that's me, is what the quote from him says. In the past, the artwork's been really anonymous in a way, because he was trying to explore these styles, and having this shield in front of him was beautiful, and he could sort of slink around in the shadows, and it wouldn't have a public make a judgment on the person behind it. So anyway, he says that this record, he had moments of clarity, reflecting on his childhood, and he was able to see where he wanted to be in the future. Putting himself on the cover just felt right this time. Anyway, enough about the cover. Dope Lemon's music, this is just, he's got like a great songwriter. He's got that kind of little bit rough voice, and sometimes kind of the real sort of like I'm just trying to describe it properly, kind of a dirty guitar sound. But anyway, I think that Dope Lemon is terrific, and I'm really excited. And they're going to be playing mid-October in Santa Cruz, and I really want to go to that show. So you guys keep your fingers crossed that we can get some people in here to run the ship, and I can go out and see him on October 17th. So we'll see. I'm not counting on it. But anyway, this comes to us on either Sea Blue vinyl or as a limited picture disc, and those little lemon stickers up there will kind of tell you what's up if you come in and buy it, which you should. And yeah, Angus Stone, Dope Lemon, freaking awesome. Okay, and my second pick for you is the great Cherry Glazerr, and this is called I Don't Want You Anymore, and this is on the Amped label. Now, this has been 4 years since Cherry Glazerr, sorry about the clock going off in the background, it should shut up in a minute or two. Anyway, this it's been 4 years since Cherry Glazerr released their third album that was called Stuffed and Ready. You probably remember that, had a couple of really popular singles on that record. And Clementine Creevy is the one that heads this band, and she has been in no rush. She said, I've spent these years taking a hard look at myself and at my relationships and writing about it. I guess I'm coming to terms with a lot of my bullshit. So Cherry Glazerr's been on the road more often than not since Creevy was still in high school. And when the pandemic hit, she kind of immersed herself in this static existence that she immersed herself in that, and she'd been deprived of that before for always just being out on the road and involved. So it was good for her. And I Don't Want You Anymore has some of her most personal, raw music to date, and it's a collection of songs that elaborate on this period of self-reckoning. It's the first she's produced since Cherry Glazerr's garage rock debut that was called Haxel Princess, released nearly a decade ago. So when Creevy was a teenager. So anyway, this comes to us on clear vinyl, crystal clear vinyl, and totally great. Love Cherry Glazerr too. So two really strong releases right out of the gate. There is a lot of stuff out this week and a lot of good. But anyway, I'm giving you the Reader's Digest version. Some of you are probably so young you don't even know what that means, but that's okay. Next up, this is Animal Collective, and it's called Isn't It Now? This is through Domino. Now, distinguishing itself from Animal Collective's expansive catalog, Isn't It Now is the first Animal Collective album since Centipede Hurts in 2012 that was recorded with all four members in the same room at the same time. So to bring it all together, the band enlisted the Grammy-winning producer Russell Elvado, who has produced things for D'Angelo and Al Green, Alicia Keys, and the Dandy Warhols. Excuse me, sorry. So to co-produce alongside the band, along its 9 tracks. And Isn't It Now is something for everyone, from the catchy bass line on the highly repeatable single Gem and I to the heady 22-minute centerpiece that's called Defeat, which is recently released on a 12-inch. So you can get this on black or on tangerine vinyl. And the stickers look the same, but if you look really close, it does let you know that that's tangerine if that's the one you're after. Okay. Next up, this is Dan Arbok, and it's called Keep It Hid. Now, this is on Easy Eye Sound. Dan Arbok, of course, half of the Black Keys. He's the singer and the guitarist in the Black Keys. And he releases his extraordinary debut solo album here, Keep It Hid. We've known always the Dan to be a top drawer bluesman and guitar virtuoso, but on Keep It Hid, he reveals himself to be a songwriter of exceptional range and versatility. So now extending his work to include psychedelic soul music, gospel, and country harmonies, as well as the usual future blues rock classics. Okay, so Keep It Hid was produced and engineered by Arbok in his studio, Akron Analog, and it features him playing a variety of instruments, including drums, guitar, percussion, and keyboards. And many of Dan's friends and family play on the album, including his uncle James Quine, who contributes vocal harmony and electric guitar on the Stooges-esque kind of swaggering track that's called Street Walkin'. Other musicians include fellow Ohioans Jessica Lee Mayfield, who sings on the Van Morrison-inspired track When the Night Comes, and Bob Cesar, who plays drums on Whispered Words, and a song that was originally written by Arbok's father. So it's on indie exclusive orange and black marble vinyl or cassette, and it is telling you here that it is the orange and black marbled. So the stickers are not letting us down this week. Okay. Next up, this is Blonde Redhead, Sit Down for Dinner, and it's on the Section 1 label. Blonde Redhead returned with this album, their first album in 9 years. And a debut for Section 1. And its title is a nod to the often sacred communal ritual of sharing a meal with those you love. And this immersive, meticulously crafted album appropriately serves as an expression of persistent togetherness, a testament to the unique internal logic Blonde Redhead have refined over their 3-decade existence. So this lands as perhaps the strongest record of a 30-year catalog that's already pretty illustrious and varied. Understated yet visceral melodies charge into each song, creating a foil to the lyrics about inescapable struggles of adulthood, communication breakdown, and the ending of relationships. So wondering which way to turn and holding on to your dreams. So this comes either on black or what they call yogurt white vinyl. And yeah, so the green sticker here is the black vinyl, and this one, it'll tell you, is the yogurt white vinyl. It has more of a pinkish red sticker. But anyway, I have a few of these stickers that came from Section 1 that are just the album cover, but it's a scratch and sniff. It smells like strawberries. So we have those here for the, little extra giveaway with that, okay? And then we're coming up to the chats, and this is High Risk Behavior. It's on Bargain Bin Records. Now, Queensland teenage shed rock punks, the chats, they are releasing their debut full-length album of snotty, no frills, and essential nuggets. So everything happened by word of mouth for them, kind of by mistake, but Smoko became an internet sensation, and they started getting props from the rich and famous, and they started selling out venues, and each track on their debut album here, High Risk Behavior, is a bundle of fun and about idiot moments in their lives that like pub feed and the clap and internet theft. There's no deep or hidden meaning. It's just each song does what it says. You can't help but smile and fall in love with them because it sounds like Aussie greats, the Cosmic Psychos, downing beers with the Saints before doing shots with the Buzzcocks. It's all rolled into one here. And the album that's over in 28 blistering, funny, sweaty, unforgettable minutes, with half of its 14 songs failing to reach even the 2-minute mark. The Chats are Australia's best export to the UK since Foster's Lager. This is on half and half maroon and white vinyl, and it doesn't tell you that, but you can trust me, it is. Okay, so love the Chats. All right, here's something I don't love, but whatever, it's a new release. So we got Miley Cyrus bangers on Legacy Recordings, and they're celebrating the 10th anniversary of Miley Cyrus's third triple platinum album called Bangers. Reflect back on when Miley used to be young, and by revisiting the beloved original hits like Wrecking Ball, We Can't Stop, and Adore You, and an updated package featuring new photos and a bonus track called 23 with Mike Will Made It. And this is, it's also got an exclusive new poster for this 10th anniversary edition. So, you know, I got nothing. All right, this is Dismember. It's called Massive Killing Capacity. It's on Nuclear Blast. Recently reformed Swedish death metal pioneers Dismember have once again joined the ranks of Nuclear Blast Records. Between '88 and 2011, Dismember earned a notorious reputation as the Motorhead of death metal through 8 classic albums and furious live shows around the globe. So this is on yellow and orange marbled vinyl. It'll tell you that here. I think there's a couple of other Dismember reissues, like 2 other ones. They'll be on the list down below, but you know, that's the one we're going with. Okay. Okay. This is an anniversary issue of Duster Stratosphere, and this is on the Numero label. So best listened to from Inside the Womb. Duster's 1998 debut Stratosphere simultaneously capped off and reinvented the slowcore's first wave, a 4-track dreamscape that will wake the neighbors and then lull them back to sleep. Hazy arpeggiated guitar layers over a delicate drummer with no real place to be, and semi-inaudible vocals, warm of millennial malaise, and subtly encourage listeners to rock out, rock out, rock out. And this 25th anniversary edition comes with a lyric sheet and a poster on Constellation splatter vinyl. I'm not sure what that looks like, but it does say it at the very bottom of the black sticker here. And anyway, if you like this the first time around, it's a cool record. So, yeah, it's for the 10th anniversary here. Side A has 8 tracks and side B has 16 tracks. So there you go. And this is a cool piece here too. This is Glass Animals. Now, How to Be a Human Being, it's already, you know, it's been around, but now it's on a Zoetrope picture disc. And this is through the Wolftone label. So this their critically acclaimed second album, How to Be a Human, or how come on now. How to Be a Human Being. Did I say just how to be a human at first? I can't remember. Okay. Well, anyway, this is it's a scrapbook of their time spent on the road, gathering memories and perceptions of different types of people from all around the world. So this vinyl with adapted artwork that animates as the record spins. That's how a zoetrope goes, and it's really cool. You can like watch that spin around, and it this side is just the name Glass Animals over and over again, and yeah, both sides are just different colors. So once it starts spinning, I think it comes really together for you, and you get to see it just, you know, like that. But anyway, I like zoetropes. I think those are pretty cool little things. Okay, next up, this is Gunship, and this is called Unicorn, and it's the label is Horsey in the Hedge. Now, this is the long-awaited third album from the synthwave band Gunship. The album includes the single Monster in Parade featuring Mike Way, Dave Lombardo, Tim Capallo, and Tyler Bates. Other featured artists include John Carpenter. Yeah, that John Carpenter. Let's see, it even says it here. Tim Capello is from the Lost Boys. John Carpenter, of course, we all know who that is. Gavin Rossdale from Bush. Carpenter Brute, Dave Lombardo from Testament and Slayer, Mickey Way from Wargasm, Lights, Health, Tyler Bates. Anyway, this is the Blood and Chrome edition. I think the regular version just comes with a red background cover, but this one's got this like, shiny, silvery chrome cover, and it's 2 LPs on black and red Galaxy Effect vinyl, and it spins at 45 RPMs, so the special one. Okay, and this is the capper, and I just think this is the coolest thing. This is various artists, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, this is on Walt Disney Records. Now, the soundtrack to the holiday film, The Nightmare Before Christmas, features Danny Elfman, who has scored many of Tim Burton's imaginative films like Edward Scissorhands, his 2 Batman films, etc. Is a perfect musical partner for the somewhat macabre director, and never more so than here, where in fact Elfman gets to not only write the music, but to play the part of the main character. So this is a 2 LP, again it's a zoetrope picture disc displaying art from the film, featuring images from the classic Tim Burton film and the full soundtrack composed by Danny Elfman. And it's a perfect collection for any Nightmare fan. I'm not the type of person that's going to necessarily just sit around and listen to soundtracks. It's not my thing particularly, but this is so cool. It's in a gatefold that opens up, and it's got artwork from the film, and even the sleeves. As you pull the record out, the paper sleeves have really great graphics, drawings from the film. And then the records themselves, again, they're in a zoetrope like that Glass Animals, and they're just like scenes. Jack and Sally. I'm trying to think what the other ones. There's 4 different ones, so they all kind of coincide with just little scenes from this. It's so cool. Anyway, if like I said, even if you're not into just kind of putting on a soundtrack to listen to, especially one like this where it's kind of a little bit goofy. I love this film though, so it's just so great. But anyway, just worth having it for the sheer cool of how great those zoetropes look. I know they've released this a few different ways, but this is super deluxe and it's just awesome. So, okay, that's a nice sampling for you, but also kind of just wanted to let you know while we're talking here, there's like a Grateful Dead Wake of the Flood, the 50th anniversary, and one's a picture disc, and let's see, then it also comes on CD. Green Day Dookie, the 30th anniversary deluxe edition, big 6 LP box set is out. Heim, Days Are Gone on green vinyl, 2 LPs. Celtic Frost, Emperor's Return. Who are we forgetting here? Jason Isbell. There's the Southeastern 10th anniversary on clear and blue vinyl, or the 10th anniversary box set, which is 4 LPs. That's out. Creator, Pleasure to Kill on red and white splatter. There's a lot of nice reissues. Joni Mitchell, all the really cool albums like Court and Spark, Hissing of Summer Lawns, Ladies of the Canyon, and Miles of Isles. This is the 2022 remaster. Miles of Isles is a double live album, and it's like one of the best live albums. It's like really, really good. And at that time, she was playing with her band, the LA Express, which had like Jaco Pastorius and Tom Scott. It was a really, really tight kind of jazz musician type band, but it's like, what a great live album that is. So that's worth your time. And Court and Spark, probably, maybe that's her best-selling record. I don't know for sure, but it came out and it had this kind of peachy yellow cover, and every subsequent sort of reissue or repress of that, they never get the color right. And even now with this new one, it kind of looks like peach orange. It's just not right. They haven't been able to nail like what that original cover looked like. But anyway, all these reissues of hers were remastered by Bernie Grundman, which we've talked about. He's like the guy. If you want your album remastered, remixed, that's the guy you go to. And but also under the supervision of Joni Mitchell. So that's cool stuff. Pac-Man Switched On LP is out. Thomas Rhett, number 20, number ones on silver vinyl. Ed Sheeran has a new album out called Autumn Variations on white vinyl or a CD. Anyway, you can read the rest down below. Again, we're hitting the 20-minute mark here, so I will wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. And like I said, keep your fingers crossed that our new person works out. I have confidence, but I've had that before, and we never know what's going to happen, do you? But yes, all you guys are good little manifestors, so vibe in on me so I can get to go see Dope Lemon in the middle of October. I would really like to go to that show. So I'll let you know what happens, but in the meantime, I'll see you next Friday. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. I will be here in the store. We're open 10 till 4 on the retail side, and swing on in and pick up that Dope Lemon. I'll see you later.